Have you ever noticed a strange pattern in your relationships? Different faces, but the same ending? Maybe they all become distant, or maybe they all end up hurting you in the exact same way. Mind Decoded. You start to think, maybe this is just how people are. But stay with me, because the truth is much deeper. What if it isn't just bad luck? What if your thoughts are quietly shaping your reality? Meet Alex. Alex has been hurt before. In their last relationship, they were suddenly ghosted without a word. No closure. No goodbye. Just silence. And a new thought started to grow in their mind. That thought was, people always leave. It lived quietly in the background of everything they did. Months later, Alex meets someone new. They're kind, attentive, and seem genuinely interested. At first, it's exciting. But then, Mind Decoded, that old fear starts to whisper again. Alex thinks, what if they leave too? So, they start overanalyzing every single text. And here is the part no one talks about. The anxiety starts to change how Alex acts. When the other person takes a few hours to reply, Alex's brain goes into full panic mode. Alex tells themselves, I knew it. I can see them pulling away already. They start asking, are you sure you still like me? Over and over again. They apologize for things they didn't even do, becoming more anxious and clingy. But wait, this is where it gets interesting. The other person starts to feel the pressure. Slowly, that pressure becomes too much. The other person actually does start pulling away. And when they finally leave, Alex thinks, I was right. People always leave. But was it inevitable? Or did Alex's fear actually cause the very thing they were afraid of? This, Mind Decoded, is a self-fulfilling prophecy. A belief that makes itself come true. It's a loop. Your belief influences your actions, and those actions create the outcome. If you believe people can't be trusted, you might become cold or defensive before they even do anything. If you believe, I'm not lovable, you might push people away before they can reject you. When things end, your belief feels proven. But stay with me, because this proof is a lie. This doesn't just happen in romance. It happens in friendships and even at your job. People often respond to the energy you bring. If you expect rejection, you bring defensive energy. When you're defensive, people find it hard to get close. So, they stay away. If you expect betrayal, you keep your heart locked away. You never truly open up. But here's the part that changes everything. Your past doesn't have to be your future. Just because someone hurt you before, doesn't mean everyone will. Mind Decoded. When you change the belief, you change the behavior. And the outcome follows. You start giving people space, trusting that they will stay because they want to. You start communicating calmly instead of reacting out of old fears. It's about building safety, one small step at a time. You're rewiring your brain. Over time, you start attracting different outcomes. Not because the world changed, but because your expectations did. You are telling a new story now. If you notice the same pattern again, don't ask, why does this keep happening to me? Instead, gently ask, what belief am I carrying into this room? Because the story we tell ourselves is the reality we eventually live in. You deserve a love that stays. If this resonated with you, know that you're not alone on this journey. Mind Decoded, share your story in the comments. And subscribe to Mind Decoded to keep growing with us. See you next time.